All right, as it is 6 o'clock, I will call the this meeting of the Board of Education for the Rhode Island Olivia Lake Lillian Independent School District number 2534. I will call this to order, and we will begin with the approval of our agenda.
So moved, Bookbill.
Motion is made by Bookbill,
Second, Boleen.
seconded by Boleen. Any questions or discussion on the agenda? Hearing nothing, we will vote, and we'll begin with Jamie.
Aye.
Tracy?
Aye.
Brian?
Aye.
Melissa?
Aye.
Teresa?
Aye.
Sandy?
Aye.
And I myself, I am an aye. Motion carries. All right, so moving on to new business here. And new business is the February 9th, 2021 special election results. And we have a resolution that we have to, between the 3rd and 10th following the special election, the school board shall canvass the returns and declare the results of the election. The canvass is an inspection of the returns, a totaling of votes cast in each precinct, and a declaration by resolution. The duties of the canvassing board are limited to those specified in Minnesota State Statute 204C.32 to 204C.39, MS 204C.31, subdivision 3. After the school board has satisfied itself as to the election results, it must prepare an abstract and return of votes cast and pass the necessary canvassing resolution. So that brings us to number 1, canvass and declaration of special election results. So I have a resolution here. And so the resolution canvassing returns of votes of school district special election. Member Sagadol introduced the following resolution and moved its adoption. Be it resolved by the School Board of Independent School District number 2534 as follows. Number 1, it is hereby found, determined, and declared that the special election of the voters of this district held on February 9th, 2021 was in all respects duly and legally called and held. Number 2, pursuant to Minnesota State Statute Section 204A.10 subdivision 3, the district school board must canvass the election results between February 12th, 2021 and February 19th of 2021. Number 3, as specified in the attached abstract and return of votes cast, a total of 1,915 voters of the district voted at said election on the question of whether the School Board of Independent School District number 2534, Rhode Island Olivia Lake Lillian, Minnesota, the school district, be authorized to issue general obligation school building bonds in the amount not to exceed $57,400,000 for acquisition, betterment, and equipping of school sites and facilities, including but not limited to a new pre-K-12 building, land purchase, a new auditorium, and the disposition of existing buildings and school sites. School district question number 1, of which 366 voted in favor, 1,549 voted against the same. As on the question of whether the School Board of Independent School District number 2534, Minnesota, be authorized to issue general obligation school building bonds in an amount not to exceed $5,210,000, the cost of acquisition, the betterment of school sites and facilities, including athletic and activities complex. School district question number 2, of which 183 voted in favor and 1,614 voted against the same. Number 4, said proposition, having not received the approval of at least a majority of such votes, is hereby declared to have failed. Number 5, the school district clerk is hereby directed to certify the results of the election to the county auditor of each county in which the school district is located in whole or in part. Therefore be it resolved by the School Board of Independent School District number 2534, State of Minnesota as follows. The motion for adoption of the foregoing resolution was duly seconded by member Bowen. And now we have a motion and a second, and there would be room for discussion here if anybody has anything to discuss or any questions on any of this.
I do.
Great.
Okay, so
I think it'd be important to explain to the general public about what happened with the information that was given out about the absentee ballots, the little mix up there, just so we could clear the air so the general public knows.
What Teresa is mentioning is that we had 14 rejected ballots, you would call, and a rejected ballot is there's something wrong with it, either it doesn't have the signature or the witness, or something was not, would not be accepted by the judges, and they determine it. And so they're checking registration, you need to be registered, and then you've got to have the IDs in place, and then with a absentee ballot, we're required to have a witness. That witness needs to be in person and sees you sign it. It's very specific. And so what happened here was in the November election, that was not required. The witness wasn't. And in talking with our county auditor, Mark, that was changed for the November election simply because of COVID. And so they wanted to make sure that that wasn't limiting voters. And so they allowed that. Well, then when it comes to the beginning of the year, it goes back to what the original was. And Mark explained that to me. And we didn't realize that until Mark met with the judges, and Joy, being the clerk of this election, went in and sat in with his presentation with the judge, and that's when she realized that. And so we went on the Secretary of State's website, and here they did have the 2021 election form, and that had it on there. So right away, she changed the form in the district office, and those that had already registered and did not have the witness, then she notified every one of them. And so some of them were able to take care of it because they were here, but some of us had, some of the voters had got voted early and had left for a sunny part of the country. And so they were not able to get that taken care of. So it involved a total of 14 ballots. And so we apologize for that, but that's one of those things. It's a human error, and we're not perfect. We tried to remedy it the best we could. And so that's what happened. And so that happened in an election, and Mark explained it to me, and he said, you know, you have human errors, and so, but I really, you know, it's a lot of work to run an election. There's so many details and so many technicalities that you've got to keep an eye on it and everything. So that's hard for people that are not into that. Mark does a heck of a job, but he's doing them all the time. And so, I mean, he's well versed in it. He's a good resource for us. And so we spent a lot of time calling his office during whenever we had questions. And so they've been very supportive of that. So, but that's what happened in that situation. Okay.
Well, I just want to say I was impressed with all of them. Well, I shouldn't say all of them. Well, I went to Bolton and Olivia here, and it was very impressive there. And then just my inquisitive nature, I stopped at the district office when they did the absentee ballots, and that was so interesting. And just to watch the gals and go through, there's a process. It's a lengthy process, but it's a very thorough process, and I think they did a very good job. But I just wanted to let them know that I was impressed, because it was kind of fun to watch. I'd never been in on that, never seen it before. So
one thing I'll mention to you in talking about that, if you're interested in being a judge, let his office know, because they're looking for judges, and so they do an excellent job. I mean, it's a real responsibility to that, to know what can and cannot happen. And then when they get a ballot that doesn't fit the criteria, what do? And so they need to know that process too. And so they did a good job. Impressed with them. So.
And I just want to tell Mark, thank you for everything you did to help the school district with election. It is a process, and we do appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, anything else? All right, hearing nothing else, we will vote, and we'll begin with Mr. Bowen.
Aye.
Jamie?
Aye.
Melissa?
Aye.
Sandy?
Aye.
Teresa?
Aye.
Tracy?
Aye.
And myself, I am an aye. The foregoing resolution was approved the 17th day of February 2021. And before you leave, I have the official copy here, so I need signatures from all the board members on this page, so. All right, and with that, our business is done. So I will make the motion to adjourn,
I'll second it.
and then we will vote. And we'll start with Tracy.
Aye.
Melissa?
Aye.
Jamie?
Aye.
Teresa?
Aye.
Sandy?
Aye.
Brian?
Aye.
And myself, I'm an aye. Did I miss anybody? All right, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much. 6:10. Thank you very much.